Good morning, everyone. It's Sherry from She Be Stitchy World. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Wednesday, May 24th, 2023, and we are on Floss Tube number 48. I'm looking at my notes here, and then I have notes here. Whew, I just got done setting up everything. You'll notice that my thumbnail picture shows the mess with all the chaos. I've got a lot to talk about, a lot to show. It's been a busy month, very busy month. Sit back, relax. I have my water instead of my Coke. I decided to drink water. It's been crazy weather around here. 1 or 2 days we have the air on. 1 or 2 days we have the furnace on for heating. And today the windows are open again. We have gone from 80-degree weather, now we're down to 60-degree weather. We're getting good use out of our new furnace and air conditioner this month. It's like every couple days we're switching. I don't think I'll be planting flowers like I usually do. My purple irises are blooming. I have them planted all around the whole house, behind the garage and everything. Those have bloomed really well. People drive by, love your flowers, love your flowers. I got a FedEx delivery and she's, I love your flowers. They're very pretty. I transplanted them from my mom's house before she passed away. I didn't get any of her yellow ones. When I dug them out, I didn't know what I was digging out, so it's nothing but purple around the house. But I usually plant flowers in the planters around the deck and in a planter that my husband built for me for the garage. I don't think I'm going to do it. The weather is like, 2 days cold, 2 days warm, and my body just can't do it. So I decided, I'll just do finishing work with my cross stitching. I have a lot to show. I've done a lot of finishing work this past month. I've enjoyed it, taken my time. Finishing work, I'm now doing the laundry room. I have a section where I have a table and I do all my painting in the laundry room. I put it outside to spray it. I paint the wood pieces. And then I do all the finishing work in my craft room. So it's kind of like I can just walk back and forth, back and forth. I figured, why do it upstairs on the kitchen table like I normally do? It's too much carrying stuff up and down. And if I don't like what I pick out to finish the piece, I have to come back downstairs, look for something. This way, I'm just in my craft room. Everything's right there. I can keep matching up and see what I like. So that has worked out really well. It's cold in the basement, especially if the air is running. But it's better for me to be down here. I just ache and I can barely walk by the time I get back upstairs. I try to take breaks. Yesterday, I think I worked downstairs for about 3 hours. I couldn't stop. And my husband came home from work and was like, wow, it's that late already? So it's been a lot of fun. So I have a lot of that to show. I have some haul. Not a lot of like patterns, but other stuff. I haven't really done a lot of shopping. Amazon. I love Amazon. I got my last order yesterday finally. It was delayed from Friday. And then it says, well, if you don't get your order by this date, you can cancel it. And I thought, oh man, I'm not going to get my order. I got it. I am a happy camper. So I got 2 orders in 2 days. Okay, what should we talk about first? Whips. I only have one whip that I'm working on right now. It's Sugar Stitches Designs, and it's Halloween. I love her designs. This is a whip from last year that I started. Oh, upside down. It won't make sense. There we go. Oh, I lost my needle. Oh boy, I have to go looking for that. Okay, here we go. This is what I've got done so far. It's nearing the end. I don't think I'll finish it this month because I switched to new starts for June. I am working on the word Halloween that goes across, so I'm at the top. This is the top border. Luckily the border, you take that deep breath and say, oh, I hope the border all matches. It matches. But this is turning out so cute. I love all the colors. May make this like into a hanging type project instead of putting it on wood. So that's what I'm working on right now. I only have a few more days to do this. I've been only working on it at night because I've been so tired from doing all the finishing work. And it's in my bee bag. This is one I had left over, so I have that. Let's see. Finish. Regular finish, not like fully finished. I finished this for a whip month. Disney Joy. And I finished Mickey. Look at how cute he turned out. I love Disney. I love stitching Disney. Our living room for Christmas is decorated in Disney, mostly like 99% Disney. I get to put this in a separate pile now because I will be finishing that this year. And I have that, had all my Disney stitching in my Disney project bag that I made. Next, here I have to reach. Sorry, I'm reaching. Okay, project bag. I think they're dragonflies. Yeah, I think they're dragonflies. There's the inside. Another finish is Waxy Moon Design St. Patrick's House Trio. Now, instead of making it as 3 separate projects, I decided to go with one project as I did with all the house trios. And there we go. Fabric was in my stash. It's sort of a peachy, not a real peachy, but it's like a peachy orange. And I am getting ready to finish it. I have my foam core board. I've already got my batting. So that'll go on that. And then I am going to put it on this. I have to paint it and decorate it. So that will go in there like that. And that will go like that. I will be showing some of the pieces that I'll be doing the beforehand, because I'll be showing you a lot of the FFOs, and I'll show you how I kind of like do the process, but not the whole process. So that will go in my to-do pile in the craft room. Okay, let's put that there. Let's do haul, only because I have a lot of FFOs and not as much haul, so I'll just go ahead and do haul. Here, let me cross off I did my whips. I'm doing haul. Sorry, mouth is dry. I did take a trip to Hobby Lobby about 1-2 weeks ago. I wanted to see if they had any patriotic stuff out, and they did. I didn't buy a lot because it wasn't the kind of stuff I was looking for. I try to find different things for embellishments. First, I love these. They're small pieces of wood, and I think you get like 5 for each type, and then I can paint these and add these as sort of like a button to the frame, the wood frames that I use. These were only $2.99. They're called mini icons, and I think they were 30 to 40% off already. I'm trying to get these for all the holidays. Amazon, but this one was from Hobby Lobby. Then I found some wood stars that I can use. They had different sizes in each. Again, Hobby Lobby. I don't see, and the price was $1.99, and then, you know, everything was 30 to 40% off. So I got those, so I can paint those. And so I don't have to go back, and I don't have a lot of patriotic embellishments. I bought 3 of these. These were only $3.49 minus 30% off. So I got 3 of those so I could decorate frames. I like to decorate around the frames. Then I found this piece, and I thought it was really cute. Sort of like a cutting board. Well, they call it this is what they call it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. And it was $4.49 minus the 30-40% off. It's got the star at the bottom. So I can either leave it like this, which I think I probably will, and I don't have to paint it. So I thought that was cute, something a little bit different. Amazon. Amazon. I love Amazon. Don't have to leave the house to go shopping. I did find miniature hearts. You get 5 of each design. So these can be used sort of like little buttons. I can paint them and then add them to the wood frames. I love these. I try to get these for each holiday when I go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, this, I don't have it organized. These are bigger pieces, sort of like what I've been showing, but these are for St. Patrick's Day. I don't have a lot for St. Patrick's Day. So I've unbagged them and I put them in my own bags. This is the pot of gold, the rainbow, the hat. horseshoe, and shamrock. Those 5 designs came in. They're bigger than the ones that come in the small things, but I still like them. I think they're cute. Everybody knows, well, by now, unless you're a new subscriber, I love Halloween. I love painting Halloween. I love stitching Halloween. So I bought a package of the Halloween wood pieces. Came with a lot of wood pieces. We have the ghost, and then we have the haunted house, skulls. This is the, what is this? Oh, this is the flying witch, sorry. You can see she's a flying witch. I thought I could paint it black or a purple type cape. That one will take some thinking to how to paint it. Spider, I don't like spiders, but he's cute. He's got a cute face. Then we have bats and witch's hat. Again, these came out of another package, and I just organized them into baggies, and then that way I can put them in the drawers for the holidays for all my embellishments. Here we have a pumpkin witch hat. He's adorable. I love him. Black cat. Can always use a black cat on frames, especially my bigger pieces. You'll be seeing a couple bigger pieces that sometimes that might work. Then we have Boo. Trick or treat with a bat. And then, I don't know if you can read it, but it's Happy Halloween. And that you can paint in one color, outline it, or you can paint each letter in a color. I have all these ideas. They just keep flowing. And then it comes with all the string because they're sold as ornaments. The only thing, you know, I need to look at sizes of this stuff because I really wanted all miniature stuff. Well, I didn't look at the sizes. I just got excited because I saw Thanksgiving. These are a lot bigger than what I expected them to be. But they're cute, but I don't know how I'm going to use these. This is a gnome. Again, bigger pieces, and it's a lot more. They etched in. Then we have turkey. And they're only on one side for the design. This is a pumpkin car. A car with pumpkins and everything. All the string comes with it. He's cute. Squirrel. I love leaves. I have a whole bunch of like fabric leaves. So these are the different shaped leaves. There's like 2 or 3 different shapes. I won't take them out. There's 3 different shapes of leaves. And then we have a pumpkin. Again, these are a lot bigger than what I expected them to be. But that's okay. I'll find a way to use them. If I have to, I can paint them and use them for Thanksgiving Day tree. And it came in this. And there were dividers, but it came a little bit broke. Like, this is already... So if I have to, I could take the side pieces off and just use the wood and put something on the wood, paint it. Or I'll try to glue this. I don't know if I want to keep this on. So we have that. Let's put this here. Put this on this side so I don't step on it. Okay, charts. I only bought 3 charts, believe it or not. Shannon Christine Designs, and they all match. I had to. You know, as I do all my finishing work, I'm finding out I need to do other holidays. I'm a holiday stitcher, in case you didn't know. I mainly stitch holiday stuff because I decorate our house for every holiday. So for Shannon Christine Designs, I got Spring Sprung. Look at how cute that is. I bought the 3 mugs. Happy Easter. I love that blue. Very pretty. And then Hip Hop. I'm trying to slow down on buying patterns because I'll never stitch everything I have. We all have that problem, right? So I only bought 3, so that's pretty good. I thought I did pretty good doing that. Let's put that over here so we won't mess them up. FFOs. I'll do my plans last. Are you ready? If you need to take a break, take a break. We have a lot of FFOs. I don't have the information on my patriotic ones that I finished because they've been hanging up already. So I apologize for that. The first one I made an easel, and it's called July, and I found my needle. Where am I going to put that? We'll put that here. Yay, I found my needle. I always worry when I lose a needle with the dogs. This is July. This is, I think this is Sugar Stitches. Made it into an easel. I added this here, and then I made the bow, and I added two little red things, balls that fell off from here. And it's an easel, and that's the inside. And then the backing's the same as the front. I thought this turned out really cute. I always forget about making easels because I have all this wood that I like using for hanging on the walls because I like to decorate the walls. But I thought this turned out really, really cute. Added the pom-pom border. So we have that one. Tiny Town, Patriotic. Painted a piece of wood. I did blue, and then I did like splotchy light blue to make it look like it's fireworks. I thought that turned out kind of cute. Added the pom-poms, and then I added the bows, and then I found these buttons in my stash, so I put one on each side. I thought that was cute. Gotta have dogs in Tiny Town, right? So that's how I finished that. Have that hanging in our bedroom. Here's a small one. Again, I apologize for the patriotic ones not having the designer names or projects. If you want to know, I can look it up. This is God Bless America. Just a small. Added the bow, added a button, and then I added the blue border there. The dyed fabrics, I dyed myself. I do all my own dyeing for fabrics. Here is a Precious Moments. I love Precious Moments. I tried a different way of doing the frame. I tried to find different ideas. I just did with the brush and splattered. Turned out kind of cool to match him. I may add a bow or something. I don't know if it needs more. And then I added a bead, sort of like an off-white bead. Uncle Sam. And then the back, I just did the brush and I thought he turned out cute. So those were hanging up already. Next, Easter. I had an idea of what I wanted to do with these as soon as I bought the pattern. This is Scissortail Designs, and it's called Easter Whimsies. First time I've put 3 of these together. They came in packages of 3. They were like $2.99 at, I think, Michael's, and I bought a whole bunch because I knew I'd be using them. I found a whole bunch in mine. I stained them. I didn't want to paint them, so it was the first time I stained. I added flowers. I added a border around each one. And that's how I finished it. And then I added just a bowl with a flower here. Looked in my stash. I thought it turned out cute because I knew I wanted something light and I didn't want something that was heavily painted. My husband liked it. He says, wow. He says, you're getting good at this. So we have that. I wrote on sticky notes for all of these new ones. I wrote my notes. Okay, this one is from the 2022 Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. It's called Just a Little Hocus Pocus. And that's how I finished that one. I did use my own variegated floss with purple and green for the letters. And then I back stitched in DMC 552. I painted the frame purple, and then I had purple glitter paint, which goes on really easy for around the border. Added spiders and a pumpkin. Thought that turned out cute. I also added the ribbon here and then just a black bow, something simple. I didn't want to overdo it. So that will hang on the wall. And it's just plain purple on the back. I thought that turned out cute. I tried to, you know, I saw purple glitter paint. Ooh, I can use that. Next is another one from the 2022 Just Cross Stitch magazine. This one is called Raven Moon. I knew when I stitched this, I knew exactly how I wanted to paint the frame. So I painted the frame black. all the way around. I always paint the back. And then I sponged it with like a dark gray. Added a bow. And then I added something to just like make it pop a little bit. My husband liked it. He says, hey, that brings out the moon. And I think something was like a button or something supposed to go on the moon. And he says, no, leave it alone. And then I added the border around here. So I thought that turned out really nice. And I'm just hanging it with black ribbon. Everything's black with this one. So I thought that one turned out really cool. I knew my husband would like that one. Okay, next we have a whole bunch of, oops, St. Patrick's Day. I got a whole bunch done for St. Patrick's Day. I needed to do some. This is called Lizzie Kate Luck. Painted the frame green, and then I lightly sponged around the edge in gold paint. Added a couple shamrocks. Dark green pom-poms. Nothing too fancy. I may add a bow up here. I don't have a lot of ribbons and stuff for certain holidays. This is one of them. Next we have, everything's getting tangled up, sorry. Next we have Twisted Threads March Luck. I painted it green and then I sponged it over with, I have dust already from the other. And then I kind of just like swiped over a little bit of gold. Nothing too fancy. Added the shamrock, added the corded border. So there we have that. I bought a whole bunch of these unfinished pieces. I love the leaves, and they go perfect for Thanksgiving too. I've done a few Thanksgiving pieces with that. Next we have the Trilogy Lucky Spots. Again, painted it green, and then just did like gold. I think you can see it. Added the ribbon. Added the border. And then I added a button. And then this time I also added a back piece with shamrock fabric. Can't see too much of it, so I finished that. Then we have Lizzie Kate Flip It, and it's called Luck. Look at how cute! Shamrock! I bought a couple of these because I knew I'd be doing some St. Patrick's Day. Painted the outside dark green, painted the inside light green, added a cute little shamrock button, added a button there, did the border here, and then I added the bow. I have I bought one of those bow makers, and then I had to watch YouTube to figure out how to make it. Love the bow maker, it does perfect bows. And then again, just did like gold. Nobody sees the back, but I always paint the back. And then before I add my cross stitch or anything, I also do spray outside. I put like either a matte glaze or a shiny glaze. I try to do that. And the last one, I got dust, is Tiny Modest Mouse's Lucky Day. Something different. I didn't know what to do with this one. So I just added a little bit of this and added a shamrock button. Again, I put a backing piece. I should have probably made that bigger so you could see it, but I've only done 2 of these, and that was for St. Patrick's Day, so I will learn how to do that better. Java Stitch Girls has a lot of cute stuff, so I get ideas from her stuff. Okay, let's put this here. I don't want to put that on the floor. Back to Halloween. This is Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Midnight Way. Look at that. I love how that turned out. I painted it purple, added the purple glitter paint around just the border, and then I spray glazed it with a high gloss to make it shiny. I did add some of these embellishments. I cut them off. You know, they come in bunches. So I have wire cutters, so I cut them off. And then I just added this border. I was going to add a bow, and I thought, you know what, this is enough. So I love how that turned out. Then we have Boo by Sugar Stitches. I did stitch the black and white in 3 strands. I forgot to spray this one. This is one of the first ones that I tried to do something different. I painted it orange and then I just flicked the brush with black paint. This is a magnet. It comes off if you want it to come off. I have a few of these. And then that's the back. I know nobody sees the back, but I always paint the back. Added the 2 pumpkins. And then I added the black pom-pom border. I thought that turned out really cute. I like the black cat right here. Matches the boob with the cat. Cute, cute, cute. So we have that. Then we have a small Easter Poppy Creations, and it's called Easter Stuff Happy Easter. And I use Sulky Blendables for the lettering. Added some flowers here, 2 bunny buttons. I did a rick-rack border. First time doing that. That's not easy to do. I may change out this bow. Do you think the bow is too bright for this since everything else is subdued? I'm not sure. I may change that to a different color bow. I don't know if I have any for that. Easter's another one where I don't have a lot of buttons or embellishments. It's just yellow. It's just a frame that's scalloped. I thought that was cute. And then I added my twine to hang it. Then we have one more small Easter, and this is Stony Creek Magazine Winter. I don't think so. Another Easter, small, hanging ornament. This is not from the Stony Creek Magazine Winter. This is from something else. I can't remember where I got this from. I have to fix him. But plain blue, and then I just did sort of like swirly pink. And then I added the border. I thought he turned out cute. So we have that. Then I decided to do something different with the Heart and Hand Tiny Towns. I did them differently than the patriotic ones that I showed earlier. Before I show it, sorry about having to take sips of water. I did something different. And then my husband says, oh, there's better tape. I bought a whole bunch of that blue painter's tape because I knew I'd want to try to do different things with my wood painting. So I did it, finally. But he says the frog tape, the green tape, is better because the paint seeps through on the blue tape, which was a little disappointing, but most of it got covered. Here's the Christmas Tiny Town. And again, I only did the stripes on the front. And then I added the twine. I didn't, I was going to add a bow or something, but it's like, no, you know what? This is enough. So I did all 3 Tiny Towns in stripes. And of course, my favorite is Halloween. I love how this one turned out. I just added a small bow at the bottom. I have fuzz. And then again, black. And then I used the blue painter's tape. I painted the orange first and then I did the black. Added the twine, the orange twine. I'm glad I have all this kind of stuff in my house. And here is the Valentine. I call it Valentine's Day. I had flowers. I know it's kind of bright. Added the pink border, sort of like pom-poms. And then I added the flower. I have flowers. These are from my craft fair days. When I used to do plastic canvas and everything, I used to use the flowers on stuff. And I made stuff. Again, it's just a solid pink on the back. But I thought these turned out really cute. I kept with a theme, and the only one that I didn't was the patriotic one. And then I thought, you know what, let's do something different. So I thought those turned out really cute. So that's it for the FFOs. Told you I had a lot. Let's see, what's next? Where did I put my... Pause. Hi, I'm back. I couldn't find something and I didn't want to, like keep filming when I didn't see it, and the bag was right in front of me. Okay, before I go into plans, I will show you a little bit of the process of how I do my finishing work and match up frames and everything. I stitched. And again, I apologize, I don't have the names of the patterns because I'm working on these right now. I stitched these 3 houses. and I'm getting them ready to finish. As you can see, this one's not done yet. I do pin it, and then I have to keep jiggling it back and forth to make sure everything lines up, and then this needs to be folded in. Everything will get folded in. This is going to be the middle house. This will be this house here. This house here. I am trying for the first time. I'm going to put it on a huge wood frame like this. The 3 houses will go here. I'm thinking about putting a fabric board behind the houses besides painting, but I have to figure out kind of fabric I would put behind that. I'm not sure I'm going to do it that way. I don't know if I have fabric that'll match this, or I'm just going to paint it. I think I'm painting it a light blue, make it look like a sky, and then I'll have the 3 houses and then decorate it. I hope it turns out. It's the first time I'm attempting to do 3 on 1. We're hoping. Then we have this. I know this is from one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazines. I knew exactly how I wanted to finish this. I had to drill holes so that I could hang it, because they have it so that it hangs like that. I want it to look like a house. So this is going to go here. I need to paint the wood. I don't know what color to paint the wood. Should I do it orange or should I do it white? I think orange, and then maybe black stripes. And then I can put a border of beads around it. Maybe a bow here. We'll see. So that's that one. And yes, I did a couple Christmas ones. We have this finish. This is from a Stony Creek magazine, Winter. I think this is the Winter Stony Creek. I'm going to put it in this. I have to paint it. And then this will go fit inside. And then I'll add a border around the side. Maybe like a bow or something around the edge of this. I'm not sure. I don't know what color. I may paint this like a green. I'm not sure yet. This one, I came up with an idea. I hope it works. Excuse all my little fuzzies. I'm in the basement. Isn't that cute? And it's going to go on an ornament wood piece. So it'll go like that. Isn't that going to be cute? Somebody suggested I paint this white, keep it simple. I don't know if I'm going to paint it white or paint it dark green. I want to somehow do stripes, you know, so that it's not a plain ornament. Grant you, you're not going to see the middle. But I also have a ribbon that I can possibly glue on to make it look like stripes. Red, green, and white ribbon. So I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet. I will add a border around the side of this, but I thought that would be perfect like that. So I bought a couple of these. And I thought, oh wow, that'll be perfect like that. So that's something new I'm trying. Then we have another Just Cross Stitch magazine. So I'll make it sort of into an ornament. And I already drilled the hole. I do have, you know, I have to fix all this. I'll add a border around the side. This was weird. I know it looks like it's off center, but I have to do it from my letters. I should have put that like in a pumpkin. I didn't think about that. I didn't add the bat or spider or anything into the moon because I like the way the moon looks. I didn't want to take away from the colors. So I'm going to try something with oval. And then, of course, I have my Quaker Teresa Kogut. And that will just go into this frame. I'll probably paint it green and purple somehow. Or I may try to find a slightly smaller one. I'm not sure. Because I can always add something up here and add something down here. Or put this down here and then just add like a bow or something up there. So yeah, so that's how I match up things. I got a whole bunch more in there. I've got my bag filled with finishes. I haven't even done any of that. So I got a lot more finishing work to do. I take my time. Sometimes I'll put something together and say, okay, I'm not sure I like it, so I'll let it sit overnight. It takes me usually about 7 days to do about 5 pieces. So I just kind of like let it sit sometimes overnight and then go back the next day and say, nah, I don't think that'll work. And then switch out pieces. Okay. Plans for June. I admin a Facebook group page. Same name as my YouTube, She Be Stitchy World. And we do a stitch along all year. This is the first year we've done a stitch along every single month. 1 month we work on whips, 1 month we do new starts. So my June stitch along is new starts, and I called it Hello June Starts. So I have in my Boo Bag project bag, and then I put purple black checked, and this one has a little companion bag that I made. I tried different ways of making these. I don't make the companion bags anymore, but this can fit rulers and pencils and whatever else you want to put in there. So I just leave that with that. I don't really use it. I just wanted to do something different. I have all my DMC colors. So everything's organized with my floss. I'm ready to go. And I will be working on, here, I have everything in my purple folder. Have my fabrics picked out. Here, I'll take them out of the folder. I don't know if I'll work on all of these, but I have enough projects so that I can keep going. The first one is Madame Chantilly, and it is called Halloween Mouses. Look at how cute they are. Cute, cute, cute. I will be stitching mine on sort of a yellowish lavender that I dyed. So that's what I'll be working on for that. This is a 14 count Aida. So that's one of the projects I hope to start. Then we have Kathy Barrick's Halloween Greetings for a new start. And I will be doing this on I may switch this out. 28 count Monaco. I call it Purple Twilight. Different shades of purple. Usually when I stitch on Monaco, I do 1/1. But then I need my magnifying lamp, because this is kind of a big one. So I thought that would look nice on that. Then I have this one. This will probably be the first one that I start. This is the Halloween This Way, the primitive hair Halloween This Way. This is going to be one of the first ones that I start. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Just Cross Stitch Magazine has something with signs that I started. This I will be stitching on 18 count Aida. I call it Wicked Yellow. Sort of a yellow with like a blackish gray. So I thought that would look cute on that one. I may start all of them. I may only start a couple. It depends on if I really like my stitching. Another Madame Chantilly, and this is called Halloween Goodies. And dummy me, you know, I have this system of writing everything. So I have 2 of those. Do you believe it? Duh. And I will be stitching that on 16 count, what I call Zesty Purple. Here, let me take this one out. I thought that would look cute. It's a darker purple. Here, let's just fold it in half. There we go. That way you can see the color. Purple, maybe like I think a dark navy blues mixed in with it. So we have that ready. I'm trying to keep everything together, so when I start stitching in June 1st, it's like when I looked at the calendar, it's like, I need to go get my June bag. I need, make sure I have everything together. It's like, I don't know where May went to. I really don't. And then the last one that I'll be working on is Cricklewood Crossing, Witchy Witchy. I may even start this one first. This is on a 28 count Lugana. Sort of a light lavender with the green mixed in. So I thought that would look cute for that. Again, I don't know if I'm going to stitch on the 28 counts. It's hard for me. But I have my magnifying lamp, and that helps a lot. And again, stitching 1/1. So those are my stitchy plans for June. That's what I'll be stitching on. one or more of these projects, new starts. Goes back in the project bag. So that is everything I have to show. I hope you enjoyed this video, looking at how I do the process of painting. If I remember, I am going to try to do the tour de house for patriotic decorations. I have to hang up my other 3 that I took down in the bedroom. So hopefully I can show you all the stitching that I've done for patriotic. I'm glad I was able to finish 3 of them and be able to hang them up so I can enjoy them, because I decorate the house for May, July, and September for patriotic. So I just leave everything up from May to September. And then right after Labor Day, I decorate for Halloween. I can't wait. I don't want to rush the year. But yeah, that's basically everything I've done. I enjoy the process of the finishing work. I get tired out. You know, I lose track of time, but I enjoy it. I hope you did too. So until next month, have a great June. Have a great summer. Hopefully we'll start getting hotter weather. Well, not hot, because then the air has to go on and then our bills go up. But hopefully weather will start staying even keel. I do have our neighbor's son mowing our lawn. My husband doesn't want me mowing the lawn because of my leg. It still hurts a lot. I still have problems walking. So it was kind of long, because we've had him mowing it like, you know, every other week. And then I talked to him and I says, would you be willing to do it every week? And he said, yeah, he'll do it every week, because he struggled. I could tell he struggled a lot, because our grass is growing fast and it's gotten really thick. So I don't have to do that. So I told his mom, you know, I asked him if he would do it, you know, every week, and he'll do it on Saturdays. And she goes, that's fine. She goes, you know, it keeps him busy. He just got his car. He's getting his license. So I says, it leaves me more time for crafting. She goes, hey, that's a good deal. So until next time, thank you for taking this journey with me. Bye-bye. 2023 Tour de House Patriotic Cross Stitch and Decorations. This is by our back door shelf heart. You'll notice that there's a theme with the wood shelves. These are metal frames that I found at the dollar store a couple of years ago. So that's how I stitch it. I also tried doing rubber stamps. Turned out pretty good. I kind of screwed up with that little bit of blue that got in there. But I thought it turned out okay. I mean, the stars are crisp. You know, just something different. Then we go into the kitchen. I don't have as much for patriotic for decorations. Uncle Sam, I bought this at a craft show. Thought he was cute. Then we have my heart shelf. This used to hang in the hallway, so we decided to put it in the kitchen once we took our phone out. We no longer have landline phones. And here's the towel that I stitched. And then, of course, pieces that I bought at craft shows. There's the boys. That's our living room. Okay, then we go down the hallway. Sorry if this jiggles a little bit. It's hurting for me to walk. Here's what I have on this wall. I used to do plastic canvas at craft shows. Here's Pop. Made it into sort of a hanging banner. I painted the wood doll and then I added the end pieces. Here's one of my plastic canvas pieces that I kept. Uncle Sam Bear. Then we have the Hip Hip Hooray. I should probably make some more of these. I haven't made these in a while. Then we have a house that I made when I was living at home with my mom with my maiden name. So we have that. Then we have Uncle Sam. Okay, then I will pause here. Well, you know what? Let's go to the shelf over here. Again, it's got the heart. Bought that at a flea market, cleaned it up. It was in perfect condition. This is outside of our... And then I have a USA. And I will pause here to go into the next room. Okay, we're now in the bedroom. 3 cheers for red, white, and blue. I made that into a pillow. I know that the fabric's kind of loud, but you know what? It makes it look like there's fireworks going off. I thought that turned out cute. Liberty for all. when I first started sewing, I would play with all the different settings, and I ended up doing here, try to get out of the shadow, an embroidery stitch that I tried. God Bless the USA, and Made in the USA. And the uncle's ex-wife, she made these for me before I started sewing. God Bless America. I wish I had made this differently, into a bigger area for just this part, but that's okay. It was one of the first pillows I made. Then we have Let Freedom Ring. Home is where the heart is. Table Runner, there's Uncle Sam. July 4th. Again, another pillow I did not make. I'm trying not to show the bed in the mirror. It's not made. And then another one where I tried to use rubber stamps. I thought this one turned out cute. I like the way it turned out. Added ribbon and bows. And then this is what I showed previously when I showed my FFOs. I put them in the bedroom. An All-American Dog. Yes, this is our Snuggie. She was our first baby that we got. We got her a couple of weeks before we got married. Unfortunately, she passed away about 6-7 years ago. Still miss my baby girls. And then, of course, there's the window. See our window? And then that's where I put my precious moments. Okay, now we're back into the living room. And here's 3 of the pillows that I've made. And of course I decorated my tree. I made hearts and stars, so I decided to go ahead and put them on the tree. I don't have much else to put on the tree. Turned out kind of cute. Then our entertainment center, Mickey and Minnie. I forgot I had these. When we brought down some of our stuff from the attic, I had a lot of my Disney stuff up there. And I was really surprised to see I had Mickey and Minnie for patriotic. You don't see stuff like that. I love this piece, America, with the border. Something unusual. That's a Cracker Barrel from a few years ago. God Bless America, Land That I Love. Then I decorate my shelf for my different pieces. Ruffled handle, something different. Pre-sewing days, I just kind of like hand stitched everything together. And we have a styrofoam box that I made into something like that, USA. Again, pre-sewing days before I knew what I was doing. That's actually a door hanger one, but I needed something to fill the square. Then we have the baby boys. There's Mocha. There's Java. They're tired. There's Mocha. Hi, Mocha. Hi, Java. You sleeping? No, his eyes are open. Sorry for the lighting. There's the boys. That's where Java likes to stay and watch everything. Don't have much in this corner. I don't have a lot to hang on the wall. There's my Paula Vaughn's. Still need to stitch a few more of hers. Shelf. Then we go over to the window. And this is my favorite piece right here that I stitched. Little boy and girl on top of the clock that doesn't work. And then here's my stair step. Got this at the Cover Bridge Festival. I decorate for every holiday. And then this is where I put my easel with my pop. And then I made two heart-shaped table covers. And of course, this is when the boys were puppies. So that's it for the Torty house. We don't have much. Thank you.